Hello and welcome to a little bit of a fiasco stream tonight because my laptops gave up on us today, so I've been rallying about trying to get something sorted out. But thanks for one perspective, £2 donation there. You don't have to. I've told you before. With you should just keep your money, to be honest. But we do have Rob on, so we can give it to Rob. Yeah. So Rob's in the stream, and I don't know what we're going to be playing tonight because I haven't even thought about it. Let's have a look. Susan the chat. Everything mirrored. No, Lucas. That's the right way around. So I've changed the camera to be the right way around this week because it was mirrored before. So obviously me arcade's over there when I sit in here. The shed just looks different because it's the wrong way around, and obviously I've got like a different camera set up because it's not on top of my normal laptop. It's on top of I don't know if I dare say it. It's on top of my works laptop, which everything's installed on now, so I get wrong for that. Right, so I don't know really what to play tonight because I've been looking through some magazines what Lucas sent us, and there was Zap magazines, and I was going to do, like, this was yesterday, I was going to do like a stream on that, but then with the fiasco what I've had with me laptop, I haven't gotten around to sorting them games out, so that's going to be something for the future. I think it's quite good though, because what I was going to do was I was going to go through the games that Zap had given really bad scores, which I know are good, and vice versa, the ones that give good scores too, which were really bad, and we were going to like play them. So it is
a fiasco, or was it more of a palaver?
Both. It was both, because what happened is, I don't know why, but my laptop, right? Do you know when I had it in bits that day, Rob? So I put it all back together. It's worked all right, but it just keeps on just switching itself off now. Especially since I'm working on like a new video at the moment, and I think I was about 3 or 4 pages into like a script, and it just shut down. Luckily enough, it auto saved a few minutes before, so I didn't lose all my work, else I would have been proper forming. And then just since
you do scripts,
yeah, for like proper videos, I do. I like the script. Just, do you know, when I do like a countdown or something like that, I always do like a script. Obviously, I don't. I think you know from me live streams, I don't really talk the way I talk in my other videos. I'm like very wooden, I think, in my other videos compared to what I am when I'm just letting it flow, you know.
writers like friends.
Yeah, so it is Roberta. He's rushed back.
I've got to
be
tell
on the
you
stream.
something.
You what?
I've got to tell you something.
Before
we go on, I have something very
You haven't
important
got a
to
job,
announce.
have you?
My dinner is lovely.
Oh,
I've got a job. Yeah. Oh yeah, I shouldn't really be staying up late at night talking to you. I've got to go and do an induction tomorrow at a very prestigious company. But I made myself such a lovely dinner. There are there's onions. See, the secret to doing a decent roast dinner, I'll tell you. You need olive oil, extra virgin, Greek from Crete, and you get yourself a Pyrex dish, a small Pyrex dish, and you put your potatoes and you parboil the potatoes first, but then your carrots, and you put them and a couple of onions in, a red one and a one, and then you let them cook, and then just leave them in there. Stir them up a bit afterwards, about 180, along with the chicken, you see, and then towards the end you chuck in some broccoli and some cauliflower just on the top. Let it all roast. It's beautiful. That's what I'm enjoying now, the fruits of my labour.
Oh, that's great. That's great, that, Rob. I'm glad you told us that. Gareth, I don't think I'll be playing Stunt Car Racer because I play it every single time on my streams. I think people will probably be getting sick of it. I don't know what to play tonight. Has anybody got any other Operation Wolf?
If you could eat just one of these potatoes, I think your life would be different.
No, when I make potatoes, like when my wife makes potatoes, she always like parboils them, and then she takes them out, and then she runs like a fork down them, and then puts like butter and this like she has this jar of like goose fat stuff what she puts on. Them's nice, like when she makes them. Them's nice. That one yours, right?
I roast things Mediterranean style.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if they are because mine's all nice and got that chewiness, and the onion has really got into me. Oh, it's delicious. You know, it's a very particular and the carrots have just come out. They're just cut so beautifully. I'm about to eat a carrot right now. Hang on. Goodness gracious me. Oh dear.
Oh my god. Right.
Hold me back.
Oh, I'll tell you what we could play, because I've just seen somebody say play track and field. We could play Hypersports, which is like track and field, which is like a very, very good game. Let's have a game of Hypersports, if I've got it. Hypersports. Well, Lucas, I don't know if you know why you've never seen Rob really, apart from when he's come on my stream, but me and Hattie actually watched the whole, and I think Leo was there, we actually watched the whole, maybe it's about 4 hours of him washing dishes. He lives by himself, but he had enough dishes for like a street, and he spent like hours and hours washing them, and that was his stream.
I might be washing dishes for the poor, for all you know. Lucas knows me. He's been on my stream.
Yeah, but only recently.
You know,
I don't think he
No,
was
he
on back
hasn't. He's
then.
been around for. Yeah, Lucas has been around forever.
Was he around then?
He knows how things are. Yeah, I've been on my stream. Yeah, and by the way, just to put this in perspective, last week there was some kind of allegation that I was going, OSG, would you mind if I possibly come on your channel? Whereas this week it was, Rob, could you please go on our channel, man? I'm absolutely
what happened was, I didn't.
So that's why I'm eating my dinner.
No, you asked me if I was streaming tonight.
I did.
And I said,
and
why?
you said why?
And I know why.
And I think you were hoping I would say...
You're saying it so you can come on, so didn't lie.
No, I think you said. I said you said why, and I said, well, because I'm planning my evening thing. I've got to iron a shirt for my new job tomorrow, prestigious job in a very highfalutin company, a name that everybody knows, a big orange logo, and I was thinking, right, I'll get my shirt ironed, got a few things to do before I go to bed, and various commitments I've made to my charities and stuff that I'm involved with, and then you called up and said, are you going to be there? I was out, by the way. And I said, for you, I will take pity on you, OSG. And here I am. I came in, got my dinner out the oven. Is that how it was? Yes or no?
Is this too loud?
Is it too loud?
I don't know, because this is like a new laptop, so I haven't got anything set up right. I know that Streamlabs is supposed to pull your stuff through from your old Streamlabs, but it's never in mine. I've had to reset it up all again. Which spanner? Who needs a spanner? No, Mikey, alright? Two seconds. You want to keep an eye on the chat, Rob, now like you did last week, and then
I know I've got to earn my wages here. I haven't got my thing down, so people might not have been able to hear me.
Hold on, put my real name in.
OSG's moaning. Let me tell you, everyone, how tasty this dinner is. It is scrumptious. We got Hattie on this channel. Excuse me, munching through my dinner. On this channel, we don't have a sideways thing, so we can, because normally I have an ident, I have a thing from, when there's things for when Hattie chatty, but I ain't got one of them. Concentrate. Right, here we go. Let's go swimming. Do you have to waggle on this one?
I wasn't in the waggling position there. So I've gone behind. I'm in the waggling position now.
You need to be.
I look like I'm doing something stupid here.
I can't tell because I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Maybe this wasn't the best game to play on live stream.
Well, you know. It was your eye-to-hand coordination. Now, people are saying they're sure that this music was licensed. I don't actually know what the music is because I can't hear it. Because I'm just hearing the chat, you see.
Oh.
Somebody are coming.
Right.
Get into a nice piece of chicken here. Oh, now you're shooting stuff.
Right, let's try that again. I'll get it this time. Not talking while I do this bit.
It's a shame that I can't hear the music because then I could sing along with it and thus improve it.
No, it's Chariots of Fire. Was it Chariots of Fire? That's what
Is it Chariot by Vangelis, who's
Oh.
Greek, by the way?
Oh my god.
Sounds lovely, this food, doesn't it? Vangelis, who did some very nice music with John Anderson. Yes. He's a big. He's one of them fellas that wears a caftan, isn't he?
I don't even know who he is. I've never heard of him in my life.
You've never heard of Vangelis?
No. Just chill out here while we do this.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to? All right, I'll take care of things while you concentrate on the business end. I mean, I don't want to show you up or anything, but I got promoted in Speedball 2 the other day whilst conducting perfectly good conversations with people. You know, let's have a look. It was Chariots of Fire, a bleepy version, says Hattie. Mikey Smith confirms it's Chariots of Fire. No music was licensed in the 80s, was all stolen, says
Oh man!
Abismo. No, that's right. Vangelis did Blade Runner. Vangelis did with John Anderson. He did "I'll Find My Way Home," and I'll tell you the big song he did, but their version wasn't a hit. "State of Independence."
This is really loud. Is it loud for you? I'll just turn it down on here.
I hear the music, mate. If it's me you're asking.
Is that better? Right, let's have one more go at this, because I'm normally better on this.
Yeah, I've been asked to interact with the chat. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I can't, you know. You want me to stop talking? I'm quite happy to stop talking.
I'm not telling you
my...
to stop talking.
You want me to stop talking, is that? Should I keep talking? You let me know. Do you like it fast? Do you like it slow? Pauses.
Oh, I know what's happening there. Right, so I know why it's doing that. That's because I've got me press down analog with the button as well. I need to make that so it's not. Right. Stupid thing.
I'm being asked what my channel is. I'm going to go for.
Oh, this is a nightmare. This might be the worst game ever for a live stream. You kind of concentrate on anything other than it.
All you have to do is waggle your joystick, don't you?
No, it's not as easy
Oh, this
as it
one's a
looks.
bit different. Well,
We need to get past the vault next time. Right, come on.
I've also got a Twitter account which nobody follows called is it at Amiga Rob? I think.
I don't follow it, do I?
I think I was the first Amiga Rob on the scene.
Do I follow it? I'm sure I do.
No, roasting broccoli is the best way to do it. Me choking a bit when I'm saying that. Where's my medicine? Which I can't get on the NHS anymore. Oh, crunchy burn.
I need to do this time.
I'm just going to take some of my Q10. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And some fish oil.
Right,
I've
so
got my
what are you
Q10.
doing now? Taking tablets?
I'm taking my supplements. I'm taking mega doses because I'm trying to prove that, you know, medicines are pointless. It's all about vitamins. That's where the future is. Future is vitamins. There's all these illnesses that people have that they say, oh, it's these sticking plasters. Oh, it's because you need this thing. Humans did not evolve to have all these problems. Nutrition is the problem, I think, or allergies. So I've got some omega-3 here. I've just had my vitamin D, which I am officially. I have a problem with vitamin D, and it was making me sick. I don't know if you know that story. And I've got a load of other stuff that I'm taking. I'm just going to have a bit of water though.
Oh, that was a bad shot. It's not darts. It's archery.
Posh darts.
Have you ever played on any Commodore 64 games, Rob?
Yeah.
Did you?
Iridium.
Oh, I hear that.
I think I played Creatures. Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. Exactly the same as the Amiga version, or the Amiga version is exactly the same.
I thought the Spider-Man was crap on the Commodore 64, like.
Same game though, isn't it?
I just didn't like it on. I don't think I like any Spider-Man games, even the new ones.
Oh, I only know that. I quite like that Amazing Spider-Man. I got it in a the Amiga. I got it in a twofer with the Captain America game at maybe World of Amiga 9. Oh, not World of Amiga. Probably been Amiga Format 92 or something.
Sorry, Rob.
Because I still think I'm the only person I know that went to all the Amiga shows. If anyone was going into the Amiga shows in the 90s, tell me. I think I went to the only World of Amiga, or it was called World of Commodore. I think I went to World of Commodore 91, and I think in the autumn I went to Amiga Format 91. I'd love to know if anybody else went, because I went there and I got loads of stuff. I used to go with my dad to get loads of stuff.
What's going on in the chat there? What they're talking about? Saying some people's appearing in the chat but not in theirs. What's happening? Wait, don't come on my chat. Can you pause this? No. Oh, this is a nightmare, this one. No, I didn't even make the pit. This chat is going to turn into a scenario like the film Unfriended. What's going on in the chat? Can you read through it, Rob, and see what's happening?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Somebody clue me in. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not a moderator, so I can't sort it out, can I? Hattie's dosing up her baby on vitamin D.
Mikey, what's going on in the chat? Because I don't understand.
Looking at Hattie's also comment. There's a bit of Hattie bias in my comment. Checking, by the way, I will admit. He's been very loyal to me, and I feel partly responsible for her baby, to be honest. But I'm not going to go to the.
Oh, wow.
Nothing biological. Yeah, she's saying she remembered when I used to have sausage on toast, and I've changed. Well, I thought I'd done roast dinner before.
Right, let's play something else. Has anybody got any suggestions to play?
You know what I've just seen?
I can just see one. Fernandez must die. We'll play that. If it's on.
I've just seen the biggest Pac-Man machine in the world. Yeah, I've stunned you into silence with that.
Just off to bed. How old are you, Al? Off to bed. Oh, night shift. Sorry. So, Alphonse, or whatever your name is. We have Rob on the stream, which you probably don't know, but he's like a streaming legend in his own lunchtime. Is that right, Rob?
Which is not now. It's dinner time now.
Dinner time now, yeah. Dinner time. But anyway, we're going to play this game. I don't think I've ever played this on here. Have you played it, Rob?
I eat too much. That's my problem. I have to eat everything on my plate, and I have.
What are you talking
put too
about
much
there?
on my plate.
Your food again?
Let's keep on topic here, though.
I'm going to have infinite lives. I'm not going to... no, because we're not playing two-player. Infinite grenades, yeah, we'll have that. No. Yeah. No. No.
You know when the carrot's cooked properly and it just tastes really carroty?
Oh, thanks Al for telling everybody. I think most of the gets is ale anyway. Gets. Sorry, not gets.
I need more followers because I need this to become, I need to become one of them YouTube streaming people.
I don't think I've ever played this on the Commodore 64. Hold on, I need to get rid of that cursor out of the way. It's good though. It's stepping right though.
It looks like it's running in a weird screen mode.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of resolution here. This doesn't look like the standard. This doesn't look like the standard C64 gaming mode.
What do you mean?
It's running in 4 colours. Yeah, I think so.
Seems a bit boring in this game mode, doesn't it?
It's a bit like what's it called? Chaos Engine or Alien Breed.
It's not like Chaos Engine. It's more like the Carvey Warriors, or what's that other one? What's it called? Can't remember what it's called.
Look how big the plane sprites are.
That's because it's up high.
There's a lot of coding going on in this. This is a very interestingly coded game.
I think it was a big game at the time. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Called?
How'd you get in the Jeep? Does anybody know?
There's a lot going on this screen.
I'm thinking of Who Dares Wins is better than this. Who Dares Wins is better than this. Oh, I'm in the Jeep now. Look, I've just gotten in. He wouldn't go in before, but he's in now. It's a bit fast. Like a Lamborghini Jeep. Oh, I'm out of the Jeep now. That's it. Out. What was the other game like this where it had Jeep? Was it Jackal? Was it Jackal? Do you remember that or not? Jackal, Bob?
Audience, does anyone know? Because I don't really know.
Well, you don't know now because you don't really play games. Like, how do I get over there?
I know lots. I saw a very interesting video earlier which I retweeted on my stream from the 1985 Computer World Personal Computer World thing, where the guy that was the head of Commodore is talking about the launch of the 128, and they're saying, "Oh yeah, the 128, that's great. What about the Amiga?" Yeah, we don't want to talk about the Amiga yet because we ain't got any basically. When we've got some, we'll talk about it. Then they go around the back to another room, and there's old Guy Coerny, who's now passed on, one of the first IT journalists, with Dr. Tim King, who programmed the Amiga DOS system, and they're sat there with an Amiga 1000 showing it off for its debut on British TV. Hilarious, typical Commodore complete balls up. Anyway,
Mikey is definitely not like the games master, Rob. Or Stato.
I'm too
Somebody
sexy.
thinks you're like Stato of a games master.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they seen me? I'm quite admired by women. I think Stato is admired by women. I don't think he admires women, to be honest.
Who's
It's another
Stato?
story. Yeah, he's you know. I mean, I'm not interested in his personal life, but you know, going around with that dressing gown on all the time. But it looks like he's just come out. It looks a little bit flustered, doesn't he?
What's the object of this game? What do you have to do?
What's going on? Let's look at all them sprites.
It's a bit of a nightmare.
You know, I've got a little something against games that have bullets that are like big balls that slowly move across the screen. I think they should be little pebbles that fly across the screen real quick. You know, instantaneously. Not all this slow stuff.
Right, I've had enough of this game now. Right, well we'll play a game what you'll all know, and it's Commando, but we'll play a different version of it because I don't know if you know of it. If I've actually got it, I'm not sure if I've even got it. What's it called? 2 seconds, I'll quickly look this up. So in Germany, Commando was banned. So what they did was they reskinned it and called it something else. I think it might have been Space Invaders.
With aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it because they had some Nazi thing in it? You can't do that in Germany. You can't talk about Nazis. We will pretend they don't exist.
Yeah.
The Nazis don't exist. They've all gone. There was never any problem with the Nazis. They do stuff like that.
You sound like Allo Allo.
That's a bit like what Germany is, basically, isn't it? It's just real life. Hello, any Germans that are watching tonight?
Crazy Borg might come.
Don't worry.
From Germany, I think.
You'll
So
be
Space
applying
Invasion.
for-
Let's see if we have it. Space. And we
I'm
haven't
most
got it.
concerned about the situation with the Nazis in this game. We must change it to space aliens.
So we won't play
Space
that.
aliens who should be in charge of the world. Make the roads wider and the spaceways wider, so we can drive our space tanks all the way through to space Poland.
See you later, Al. Thanks for popping in for 5 minutes. I know you need to get your beauty sleep. So I've just put the normal Commando on anyway because I haven't got Space Invasion. I thought I did. I think I have on my other laptop.
That's why that Indiana Jones game got pulled in the end, wasn't it? A bit of an oversight. The Infernal... Was it not the Infernal Machine? There was an Indiana Jones adventure game. They got some way into producing, and then they either had to change it or they pulled it all together because they didn't realise they couldn't put all the Nazi imagery into it. Something came in and or something like that. Maybe I got it arse about face because I guess Fate of Atlantis has got loads of Nazi stuff in it.
Yeah, I think all of the Indiana Jones films and games have. I think.
No, Velociraptor. Velociraptor is my sole benefactor.
I didn't know it was going to start. What? You haven't even been here from the start? Oh, I don't know what kind of Patreon that is. It doesn't turn up for the start of a stream, I tell you. Supposed to be looking after the chat.
Have you got people paying your stuff on Patreon then? I feel like
I have 5 Patreons. I'm not like a get like massive YouTuber who has loads of Patreons.
Well, tell you what, 5 ain't bad. 5 ain't bad.
But the thing was,
I've known people with
the start, I think. So from the start, I've had Lucas, who me and Lucas are now really, really good friends, even outside of YouTube. From perspective,
Are you really though? Are you really, or is it just internet friends?
well, I probably talk to Lucas more than I talk to my own friends. So yeah,
About your
and we
wife?
met up down Bury and that, and went to the arcade club. So
I didn't realise you'd met up in Bury. Okay, I'll take it back.
So Lucas always had problems with his like. Like when he first
Don't need to go into
not so
detail.
much
He has
now.
problems with his like.
No, not
Just
so
as long
much
as we
now.
know it, don't have to go into detail. It's just a problem with his, you know what.
Well, not medical or not like that. I'm talking about he always had problems with, like used to, with emulators and that, and I used to team view onto his computer and sort things out. I wrote a few scripts to him so he could get things working properly in Launchbox. Like the UNS emulator wasn't really suited for Launchbox, so I wrote some bat files which would launch all his games. But other than that, so he's sent us loads of data. I've sent in Raspberry Pi. Just like, I don't know.
Prefer,
Just like a min bag, you know.
like them prune ones from Lidl.
If he lived up here, he would be like one of my best friends. Because we've just got so much in common, I think.
You better move then.
Nah, I just want to move up here to shit up.
Move up. Excuse me, you're talking about the place where 50% of my DNA originates.
Oh my god.
I'll keep going with that. I can understand your language.
Yeah, just slow down there, what's going on? Oh, why didn't you do it like this? So,
Apparently the music is very loud.
the music's loud. Let's have a
It's
look.
Retro Man Cave.
Is that?
Down in the Windows mixer.
In where? Not in there.
You know on the bottom where you got the little microphone. Sorry, the little speaker on the.
Yeah, you
mixed
told
on
us
your
this last
Wi-Fi.
week, didn't you? But obviously
Yeah.
I'm on a different laptop now, so
And you right click and go to Open Volume Mixer, and then you'll find whatever this application is. And then just tease it back a little bit. Just pull it back. Just draw it back a bit.
about
Just
there.
gently.
Is that better? That's nicer, isn't it? Is that better?
No, I've dropped in volume apparently.
You've dropped in volume. That's what we want to do, isn't it?
Maybe I was just I was doing my sexy talking though. So
No, I think that's because I've dropped this volume.
I
But
ASMR.
watch, but it's because I dropped the volume on here. But I think if I put it back up, that'll be better.
Did you do it?
Is that better?
Did you do it on the application?
What application?
You need to drop it on the emulator application, not on OBS.
What you on about? I have, man. So I've dropped the sound on the emulator application now. So Windows.
Yeah, I shouldn't drop my volume.
But you run Google Chrome. I think I've got you going through, so I need to turn you up a bit. Is that better?
Let me up. Can you hear me, everybody? Dave said maybe use Windows Volume Mixer.
Yeah, I've been using that. Well, what happened was, Neil, I set.
He's trying to wind you up, mate. I think he's trying to get on your tits.
No, I set everything up last week, and then my laptop's just died on us, so I've had to set everything up again. So that's why everything's at different levels at the moment. But I wasn't even going to stream tonight because I'm putting my wrong name in again. Sorry, that'll do.
Only because I begged you to, wasn't it?
Well, you did actually come on and say, oh, why don't you stream tonight? And I says, oh, okay, Evan, Rob, I will.
This doesn't sound like reality.
Right, let's play this properly now. It's only 3 levels on this. Should be able to get through it.
Something you haven't told us about.
What about?
About how your laptop, stopped working.
I told you, it just stopped. It's old. My laptop's quite wide. It's old as far as old as a gaming laptop goes. I need a new one, to be honest, which I'm probably get just after Christmas, after I've gotten the kids sorted for Christmas, and then I'll probably spend some money on myself, But obviously, like my son, me littlest, me 8-year-old says, "Oh, you can have my laptop," and I says, "Well, your laptop's no good." And I says, "What's the matter? Why do you want rid of yours?" And he says, "Because he thinks he's getting a new one for Christmas," which he's not. Oh, well, if Santa doesn't bring it, just in case he's watching, which I know he's not anymore because he's in bed.
Well, you never know. He might be watching under the covers.
He better not be.
It's a good job you mentioned that because I was about to start talking about sex robots because I've been involved in the debate.
That's alright. He's not watching. He's not watching. But don't talk about it anyway, because I've got like I think I got like a bit of a, what's it called, where you can't monetize on that properly last week after our stream.
Well, I won't talk about
It
it.
must have been after we were talking about
I won't talk about it. I don't know. It's
boobs or
it's
something.
just a topical thing, you know. No, there's this woman. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but there's a woman who wants to sell them to the NHS. Oh. People are a bit, upset about it.
I think I used to use the spacebar with my foot when I used to play this on the real Commodore 64. It's quite hard to throw grenades.
Retro Man Code says we could use a code word to discuss the bionic bionic relief or something like that.
Right, what games now?
I think it would be pretty bleak growing perspective, to be honest. But I mean, my position was, well, I'm not going into it because that's one for my channel because I'm not monetized anyway. Bionic,
I'm sure I did, Mikey. I'm sure I did use the spacebar with my foot. There's a few games I've done that with. What should we play next? Combat School. Well, I'm not playing Combat School. Bad thing, because it's a nightmare, and it's I actually have Combat School here, and it's an absolute joystick breaker. So you can imagine what it's going to be like trying to play it on that. So
I'm doing this stream next week. Something's gone wrong because start.
Because what? 2 seconds. I want to get another bottle out.
Okay, this food down now. This would have been so tasty if I'd been eating it without doing the stream.
Yes, I do have a fridge in my shed.
Keeps all his statutory.
It's good. It's good to have a fridge in the shed, so you don't know how. So your wife doesn't know what you're drinking. That's good. Good idea. Was Ninja Scooter Simulator out on this? Was Ninja Scooter Simulator out on the C64? Ninja. No, I haven't got it. I have.
I haven't pushed this stream out on my own Twitter. I should push it out so people realise there is some high quality streaming going on.
All right. So anyway, Neil Retro Man Cave actually asked for Ninja Scooter last week, I think it was, and then when we've been talking on Twitter, he'd mentioned it again. So I says I will put it on the next time with our stream. So here it is. Not one I've really played before, to be honest. If it comes on, this is it. So I'm not really sure what to expect. I think I've seen Novabug playing it on the Amstrad. Oh, speaking of Amstrads and stuff in here, my wife's been making like an inventory on things what I can sell. She's saying, "Oh, like, when was the last time you were playing on this? And when was the last time you played it? Why don't you sell it?" And I was like, nah.
When's the last time you went to the solicitors?
Oh yeah, that's definitely need to go to the solicitors.
Yeah. You want to nip that in the bud right away, mate.
Right away.
But then
it's been
again,
going on for 19 years, mate.
I'm all by myself.
Right, so
Well, that's it. This is why I'm all by myself. People taking offence to you. Next, you'll be saying you have to get rid of all your Skeletric and all that stuff.
Oh, so is this keys only? Right, so we will go and F7. Right, how do you play them? Oh, there.
Describe what the music is like to me so I can play it over in my head.
The music is crap. I can't even move. What's going on?
I was hoping to see it represented in the form of chat messages, so crap, you know. You didn't know who Vangelis was, so I'm not sure about your music knowledge, and I think You're a bit of an 80s man, really. 80s Stock Aitken and Walkman pop kind of man, aren't you?
Not really. What are you supposed to do on this? Oh man, it is. The joystick is working. I don't know why it was asking us to read. Oh, this is. Oh, it's all right.
Is it a waggler?
No, it's all right. It was because I wasn't using the joystick. Oh, game over already. Let's have another game.
A waggler?
No, it's not a waggler. It's playing on the joystick.
That's what I mean. Do you waggle it?
No, you just
To
go forward.
I can just see. Yeah.
Oh, see that? Oh my god. Neil, this might be the worst game I've ever played.
I do note that Retro Man Cave is asking where the ninjas are, so I am wondering if he's never actually played the game.
He's seen this. Are you going, Mikey? Oh, sorry. Bye, Mikey.
Don't forget to like, everybody. You know, like, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. I mean, that's a good thing to do.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know when I had to delete all my videos? You know, it's killed me. It's probably killed us on YouTube. I mean, I was getting round about 500 subs a month before.
You were making a bit of winger as well.
Yeah, I was making like a little bit of money.
Oh gosh, that would have done me. That amount you was making I would have been absolutely
proper killed us.
Happy as Larry.
Do you know what has killed us the most though? The fact that obviously I was making money last year, so now I have like a tax bill to pay, but then no earnings off YouTube. So I've had no earnings since March off YouTube. So like
you spent it, is what you're saying?
No,
you didn't
because
set it aside.
But I didn't need to set. I didn't think I need to set aside. That was the thing. I'm going to stop this because I think it's good to talk about this. So I didn't think that I needed to set it aside because what I was earning was like coming in every single month. So I knew that maybe 2 or 3 months would have paid me tax bill, and then I would have been all right. So back in March last year, I wasn't thinking I need to set all this aside. I just paid me last year's tax bill off then. So obviously when I lost me monetization in March, I didn't get any monetization from March until I deleted all my videos, but now my monetization's something like, I would say 10% of what I was making before. So in January I really have to pay my tax bill, and so I'm just going to pull that out myself. But it's a bit of a YouTube's a bit of a nightmare. In any job, you could have a reason for being sort of finished, but in YouTube, what they did when they demonetized us, they then took away me right to talk to the partner scheme. So I couldn't get in touch with them to say why. I did get in touch with them and said, look, you've took me monetization from us. Why? Oh, you're not a partner no more. So it's like catch 22.
Would you like me to give my opinion on this on your channel? I can reserve it for my channel if you like.
Do it if you want.
If there's interest to get into trouble.
Yeah, do it.
Right. This is what I think is happening. I think that the company is trying to cut. It's very difficult to make money on this platform, and I feel like I've gone over this before, maybe on this one, maybe other channels. But I spoke to I saw the guy that was the first one who had the job to get the money out of YouTube in like 2006, 2007, and I think. He said it won't happen, it can't be done. And you know, time has gone past, services have got cheaper, overheads are lower, but the volumes of video being made have increased. I think what they've done is they've started saying, let's see how many people we can get off the payroll. So perfectly legitimate channels. There was a big thing when they were taking out political channels, and they were getting rid of anyone they could. And a lot of these channels were making a lot of money. But then they started picking on people like you, saying you don't have any. I mean, it was that you didn't have a voiceover, wasn't it?
Yeah,
if I remember.
I was. reuse content because I wasn't putting enough of me own like spin on stuff. Do you know what I mean? Even though I was like spending hours making them, putting the overlays on and stuff like that.
So they basically just made up a reason and then said you can't appeal this. So so by doing that, they've just blocked you out, but they're still getting the money for the advertising, because if you actually switch off the advertising on your account or on any video, they deprioritize the search. Nobody will ever find your video. You won't get popped up at the side. So they're not only still getting the advertising revenue, they're making more because they're not paying you for your share anymore. And I think that's what they've been doing. They've been going through seeing how many people they can take out. Now, if you're deaf, it's going to be very difficult for you to put a voiceover on your channel, on your video. So I thought the situation with you was outrageous.
Well, I actually did ask them that, and I said like, I don't know if people know from the way I talk, I can't pronounce my THs and stuff like that, and I've always had like a problem with that throughout my life, and sometimes people have took the piss out of us, and I didn't feel that confident to talk. I don't like talking on video. I'm starting to get used to it and starting to like it a bit more now, because obviously I know that nobody's perfect at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect on here. There is some people who are better than others, but it's only through time we've become better.
I've never noticed.
No,
I've never noticed you having a problem with that. Do you avoid those words?
No, I see it all the time. Some people's even said it in the chat and stuff like that. Not like the chat on air, but in comments have said like that I'm so lazy talking and stuff like that, because I don't say the, I say the, because I don't pronounce them right. But
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, but I don't like talking. I mean, in my job, I do a lot of talking because I go to different sites and I'm like technical lead on what I do, so I have to do a lot of talking to clients and stuff like that. So I'm starting to feel a bit more confident about myself within my work, and not just in my work, but now on here now that I'm starting to do this. So it's like therapy for me. That see how I use that word?
I think I'm unusual because I've covered quite a wide gamut here and there of doing YouTube channels, and I've seen what happens behind the scenes with controversial channels, and I've seen what happens with channels like yours, and I've had quite a long view of this. Like I say, I saw a guy give a talk. It was it's just become defunct actually. It was BVE 2008 or 2007, I think, and so I've been watching very carefully, trying to figure out what point they're going to make money, or they're going to shut the whole thing down, or when's the bubble going to burst? Because it might burst with Google. It's still possible. This is all confidence, and I just think the all of this, like with the political people and everything, I think the underlying thing is not that they're trying to control the content. I think it is literally finding excuses to not pay people. Is my gut feeling, and with your channel, it's when the penny really.
Because if they're not paying you, they're not taking their cut. And it's like pennies to them. But if let's say
they are taking their cut,
they're not though, because they don't. There was no adverts on my channel after they demonetized us. There was none, because I had
but
I had
they're not
people
worried
checking.
about you.
Yeah, but I'm
they're
just
not
saying.
Worried
Let's
about you.
say
if you go away, that doesn't matter to them because the sheer volume means they're still making money. What they're looking at is the ratio of profit they are making.
Yeah. But you've got to think of the amount of people that they did it to. So let's say it wasn't very much money, but then they did it to like millions, then they're going to lose millions.
Yeah, but if they're overall, if people are still making video, and if people are now saying, well, give us money via Streamlabs or whatever, they're still getting 100% of the advertising revenue, and they're moving it towards a Patreon or Streamlabs style model where people are donating to keep people going. And in fact, that might be a more equitable way of doing it, because this platform costs an absolute fortune to make, and I don't understand how anyone can run it so that you can have a little TV studio in your computer and it will fire out to all around the world, and they provide that for nothing. I think they do have to make money somewhere along the line. I just think the way they're going about it is slightly dishonest. It is my gut feeling with it. it's an incredible platform. The amount of power they have to use to do what this does is incredible. But I it's a little bit inhumane. Well, it's not very personal the way that they're trying to make the money, I think.
Yeah. So this is Thunderblade, what people's been asking for. Can anybody remember Thunderblade on the arcade? It was like the proper cabinet was dead funny. It didn't even look like a cabinet. It was weird. I remember it. It was like some makeshift sort of helicopter seat, I think. Is that right? Can you remember it, Rob? Or? I can't remember it. I actually did I actually have a comparison video on this where I've never ever released as well. But I started doing, I think I was just about finished it and never finished it off. So I think I lost interest in it. It's not really good on any of the home ports, I don't think. So no, it's not too bad on here, to be honest. I'll have another burn of that. Has Rob gone now? Have you gone, Rob?
I'm just here.
Oh,
Just trying to finish my dinner.
Oh, how long's that dinner lasted? How long have we been in here now? So you've been eating your dinner for an hour?
I went to sit and savour it, and you begged me to come on. I thought,
no, I didn't beg you. I was actually asked Lucas if he wanted to come on. That's what I said, and he says, "Oh well, if Rob doesn't want to, I'll come on." That's what he said.
Which meant that he didn't want to come on, and you was begging him as well. Let's see how this works.
No, because the plan was right. The plan was you would come on a Amiga stream, and then like Lucas would probably come on a Commodore stream if you wanted. But obviously, I can't rely on you for the rest of my life to come on my streams. I need to like do it myself eventually.
Oh.
Else it'll just be like it'll become like the Rob and Paul stream, you know, or Rob and OSG, not Paul. I have to go buy me alter ego on here. Oh my god! One more go of this. Do you have to do too much?
Well, it's nearly 5 weeks till Christmas.
Didn't say that. I've only bought like 2 presents so far for 3 kids.
Oh, you buy presents, do you? What's the matter with you? Some kind of poo?
For 3 kids? Yeah. Did you not used to get presents when you were little, like?
Oh, I don't really buy presents. No, I stopped all that.
What, do you get them for nothing?
No, I mean I don't bother with them. You know, I didn't. Last year I said, "Come on, this is ridiculous." Well, look, this is Christmas, right? Oh, hello everybody, it's Christmas. Oh, isn't everything wonderful? Oh yeah, I love Christmas. All right, let's do some presents. Oh yeah, that's great. What have you got? I've got some shitey like shitey shower gel and a deodorant and some aftershave thing I'll never use. Oh, brilliant! What have you given me? Oh, it's some shitey shower gel and some spray and some aftershave I won't use. Oh, but this one's got a flannel. How wonderful! That's brilliant. Everyone's been around Boots and made them a load of money buying all that crap, and then you hand it all around in a big circle. Nobody can remember which one got for who. That's Christmas. Bollocks. I'm sorry, I'm going a bit obscene on the channel.
Yeah, I get what you mean for what you're saying there, but obviously if you ever have kids, you'll not feel the same. I mean, I don't care about anything for Christmas.
It is for kids though. Christmas is for kids.
Yeah.
You know. That's it. I've got a friend. I'm gonna send a few things to.
Also, you're buying presents.
But that's because they're it's a friend, and it's across the way.
You like the Grinch?
Well, I can't be bothered with it. It comes around all the time. Everybody bloody nobody likes Christmas. Come on, nobody likes Christmas.
No, I love it. I love Christmas. Why don't you like it?
They've just switched the lights on around here. It's awful. It's terrible. It's so tacky.
What a Grinch.
And they build. Do you know what they do in Nottingham? They bloody build stuff everywhere. Temporary constructions. They build them. And every year they get more complicated. This one's like a housing development they built in the town square. You know, it's about 2 weeks of the year when the market square is actually a market square, and all the rest of the time they're building stuff on it.
I don't think I've ever been to Nottingham.
Well, one they'll have a beach, then they've got a giant Ferris wheel, then they've got, you know, it's just too much. Just leave it like nice concrete, nice and open. And if you want to do anything, sell pigs and stuff like they used to.
Oh, I tell you, a horrible place where I went to once. I think it was Norwich. Norwich isn't a very nice place, is it? When I went,
well, I don't know. I think there's quite a lot. Quite a lot of streamers from Norwich, I think.
Yeah, I don't care for from Norwich. It's not a nice place. It's like,
there you go.
Boring. I think I was because my sister was from Nuneaton, so I think we went to Norwich one day. And Leamington Spa.
Sister is from Nuneaton.
Yeah, my sister used to live in Nuneaton.
Ah, right, gotcha.
I've
been to Leamington Spa. Leamington Spa's alright.
Yeah, Leamington Spa's alright, and I think we used to go to Drayton Manor all the time when we were down there, and Twycross Zoo, if you know that.
I know.
And where Shakespeare's from, where's that? Stratford-upon-Avon, we used to go there.
Yeah.
I'm pants at this game.
No,
right?
I was before this stream. Who was I watching? I was just watching. I tweeted about it. What's her name? Jim.
Was it a girl? Oh my god.
I need more followers. At Amiga Roll.
Wincy Willis, were you watching?
No, I wasn't. I was watching Trista Bites, who is a female streamer.
Yeah, I know who she is.
I'll be honest. You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I didn't actually see her doing any gaming, so I don't know what the like Twitch type and that. There's a certain type. I don't really understand what's happening, and I commented a few times, but I don't really follow what was going on. But I listened to her talk, and within seconds, I thought she's from Cambridge, because there is, and I could be wrong, but I just thought she's from Cambridge because there's a kind of talk, a kind of way of speaking that I hear girls speak from Cambridge, which is not haughty, but it's just a little bit more manly. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's a kind of like people from Cambridge kind of pump themselves up a little bit and talk a little and want to be, you know. Do you know what I mean? I just thought she's from Cambridge.
No, I don't know what you mean. I don't really know anybody from Cambridge.
Oh, I know a few people from Cambridge. I went there once for a video job to pitch for a video job, and I got there and like the name of the company was some weird obscure thing. All right, okay. We turned up in the car park, got out, looked at the address. I double checked the address, and on the outside of the building it said Philips, as in the Dutch company or whatever it is.
Not made tellies.
Philips that make all the electrics,
like
appliances,
TVs and that, yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, what's going on here? And they basically got us to pitch the work to them, but used a different company name. I guess because they thought if we thought it was Philips, we'd jack the price up. I mean, I had jacked the price up, but if I'd known, I would have jacked up even more. Didn't get the job anyway, but yeah, it was quite a drive to get out there. And then we turned, and we kept looking around, and I said, well, this can't be it. We must have the wrong place. But yeah, it was some weird, obscure name they'd used. Maybe somebody at Philips would be able to jump up and tell us.
So I've
wish I hadn't chucked my Philips monitor.
So I've picked this next game. This is Train Escape to Normandy. It's like I think I had it before I deleted all my videos. It was like in a hidden gem video. What I did, it was because it's a great game. It's sort of reminds us of like an early version of Call of Duty. It's like really good. So in this bit, you've got to kill all the guys in the windows.
JJXB 2004 says, Cambridge? I'm from about a short train ride from there, near Huntingdon to be more precise. Well, if you want to be more precise, and give us your address, but you shouldn't do. But do you know what I'm talking about? That Cambridge the Cambridge girl thing. I don't know. Where they kind of talk a little bit more. You know, they've got a little bit of something. They're all a little bit like. I don't want to say. It's a tiny little bit of Mary Poppins, I guess, but not really. Kind of, you know, school teachery. Girls from Cambridge.
I haven't streamed American Werewolf, but we can if you want.
American Werewolf. Do do do.
It seems really slow. I don't know what's going on with. So what you're supposed to
20
be
seconds behind.
I don't know what's going on. What you're supposed to be doing here, right? You're supposed to be shooting these, but I don't know why it's going off. Let's have a look. Make sure this is right. I've played it a million times because I love it. It's just like a train simulator mixed with Beachhead, really.
Look, here you go. JJXB 2004 says he is aware of the Cambridge girl thing, but frankly hunting isn't great for you. So he knows that kind of slightly haughty type sort of school teachery thing. I think we're getting to the bottom of this. No, and there's no criticism of Trista Bites, by the way. She seems absolutely lovely. It's not a criticism. It's just a something I've noticed. Well, although she might be from Dagenham for all I know. Game is no Ninja Scooter Simulator. Retro Man Cave. Shoot the yellow lights, says the Victory Duck.
Yeah, but it keeps on
Mr.
going
K
off.
is here. Growing Perspective says it's very... Yeah, okay, well, then we'll be careful what we say here. Anthony Blackshaw was Battle Squadron only on the Amiga, or was it on the C64 too? Good question.
I think I've got the wrong. I don't know what's going on here. This isn't right.
Doesn't seem that action packed with 20. Wings are like a shield of steel. This is the hottest stream. The hottest. It's the most kick-ass, hot, amazing, powerful stream that you will find on the internet right now. You can search through all the streams, but there's no point because we're here now. What's this game called?
Well, this game's called Train, but it's game.
Playing Train!
But it's not
Train!
playing. Shut up, man. But it's not playing the way it's supposed to, for some reason. So
Right.
this is
work.
I'm going to try a different version of it. Wait on. See, we've got another
A different
one.
version.
That doesn't seem
The
to be
first
right.
part of this game is cracking. Which version to play? Here's Catharsis, who's been hanging around on my stream and will testify at my amazing speedballs playing.
What's this? Is this it or is this a zip?
What is actually
zip.
happening here? That's a very good question.
Mm.
Anthony Blackshaw is here. Hello, Anthony Blackshaw.
Right, we'll try a different game and I'll get that one working for next time because it's a good game. What game shall we play next?
I'm drunk on life, Catharsis. I'm drunk on life. I do not drink. Everything, you know. The world is ugly, but there's beauty that you can find if you hunt it down.
Marauder? I don't know what was going on with that game there. I played that. I've actually done a long play on my channel before. Right, for lots of after I've seen that, Armalite's next, okay? Because you've asked for it twice and I've haven't ignored it. I just forgot. I'm just trying to warm my hand up.
Warm your hand up.
Because I've got the heater down there. You can't see yet, Rob. It's 20 seconds behind. IO. IO, Lucas. That's like my nemesis game, that. I just cannot complete it no matter what, even with save states.
Time to play Bone Cruncher.
That looks like my old radio control cars, what we used to have when we were younger. I remember like a Grasshopper and that. So I was right into radio control cars when I was younger, like Tamiya and what was the other one? It was Tamiya what was the other one called? Kyosho. And even just until a few years ago, I still had like nitro cars and that, but they were miles faster than the electric ones
said.
back in the day.
Well, time to sell that, isn't it? When did you last play with those? We just had the best model shop just closed this year in Nottingham. GD's Models. Anyone that knows models know it's the best place. It was, and the guy, right? Let me tell you about this store. Right, this was like a proper model, trains, remote control cars, Airfix, all that kind of stuff, right? They had everything there, all different gauge train sets and everything. And the guy that owned it retired about 20 or 30 years ago. And then this other guy that worked for him took it over. And then that guy retired as well. And that's when they couldn't find anyone to take it on. And they shut the whole thing down. But it was a cracking shop. Is it GD Models, anyone? Where's Ravi? Is Ravi here? Ravi knows GD Models.
Oh, this has got great music, hasn't it?
I don't know, can't hear.
Yeah. You'll hear it in a second.
Won't? Because I haven't got the loop on, have I? Otherwise, I
I
won't
get the loop
understand
on, what's the matter with you?
If I put it on, then I hear me talking 20 seconds afterwards.
Oh, don't do that.
Exactly. I'll just have to watch it back afterwards and listen to all the witty things I'm saying.
For God's sake.
Oh, I don't think anyone has subscribed to my... No, nobody has followed my Twitter. I've still only got 71. All my what's this thing called?
Who did the music for this? Does anybody know? I should have just looked in the title screen there, shouldn't I? Do you like this one, Lucas?
Oh, you're following my Twitter, aren't you, Retro Man Cave? It's at Amiga Rob.
Oh,
That's at Amiga Rob. In fact, it is at Amiga Rob.
Don't want that.
71 followers who I value very deeply.
How many have you got?
Although I'm
71?
71, yeah.
No. This looks like it might be the most annoying game I've ever played.
I've seen this one before.
I like it, I
remember with the things that follow you around. So I remember taking the mickey out of those years. Is it me? I don't know if that's me, Velociraptor. I'm not sure. Did I open an Instagram?
I had an Instagram for a little while, but then just never ever uploaded it, so I just stopped.
That is not me. That's definitely not me. Don't follow that guy. There's a picture of some guy with a dog. Looks expensive, and he's a bit more handsome than me.
Alright, so you can just keep your finger on the fire button. That's better. Right, let's get going.
Oh.
Not allowed to swear. Not allowed to swear on that. It is a tough one. Let's have another go.
You know what I worry about?
What do you worry about?
I worry about if my sperms are becoming defective now I'm getting older and I haven't got any children. And what if my children come out all defective because my sperms are,
I don't know.
Maybe I should have frozen some. Maybe I should have. People keep saying to me I should have frozen some at 35, but the research only came out afterwards.
Maybe if it take after you, Rob, you wouldn't even know if it were defective anyway, so...
Thank you! It's plenty. Well, you don't know, you don't know...
What's that?
Physically, you've only seen me, but you haven't felt me, so to speak.
Felt you? What are you on about?
I'm incredibly efficient with muscle, you see. I look lean, spry is the word. But in reality, powerful. Yeah, spry is what I am. Powerful.
That bullet's getting on me now.
Agile. Yeah, I know, but McJad, have you seen his kids, Mr. K? They're a bit... I mean, to be honest, I'm not even sure if everything still works, so... But we'll see. I'm gonna try and have a baby next year.
Who? You haven't even got a girlfriend?
Well, yeah, it's true, but you know,
So you're gonna have a
things
baby
can
with?
happen. What about what's his
Oh,
face?
I
You know,
never-
there's geezers on what do you call it? Um, Jeremy Kyle, which is no longer allowed. But you know, they have all these children. Maybe I should just be irresponsible. Anyway, maybe by this time next year I'll sort something out.
I've never ever heard anybody say that they're gonna have a baby without having a partner. I'm gonna have a baby next year.
Oh, I might.
Like, maybe it's a girl, but I've never heard a man
Everything
saying
can
it.
change. Well, I might. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it sorted out by then, or at least have Well, I think I'm gonna have it sorted out. I'm working on it.
Have you got
I'm quite
a
popular
girlfriend in the
women.
midst, have you? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
We're getting a bit personal now, this, isn't it?
Well, it's you who started.
Oh, I see. Now you want to, you're prying deeper than I,
I need to remember that.
Who
one's gonna
knows?
come from behind
Maybe
us,
I'll
huh?
turn. Maybe I'll turn the other way.
Oh, I like this.
Which
I like
is
this
perfect.
game.
Be more followers if I, claim to be. Maybe I'll go transgender. It's worth a few thousand, isn't it?
I hate them bullets.
No, Tinder's no good for me.
Dead again. At the same place.
I'll tell you what. If anyone has ever seen
Spunky
what goes
trunks.
on, E-trunks, what's that?
What Lucas has called you, I think. Spunky chunks.
Rude. I didn't see that come through.
I have one more go of this. I liking this. I don't think I've ever given this any time. I've definitely played it before, but
I've got to tell you something about me, and this isn't me just boasting or anything, but for some reason, beautiful women find themselves magnetised by me.
yeah. I can see that. I can see that in you, Rob. I think I might go for your massive muscles and yeah.
I'm a wonderful person.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, it is.
But you know, though, what happens to wonderful men? Just women
They
shit
get
all
crapped
over them.
all over.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm not even going to get as far as what I got last time here. I think the trick is you've got to kill everything. Else you end up with loads of bullets coming at you. Let's go over here.
I literally have to keep a brown stick in my bag to keep them off of me.
A brown stick.
You know what I mean? The brown one.
Oh my god. Right, I'm going to get past that bit this time. Right, come on. I've worked out what you've got to do now. You've got to just not. You've got to kill everything. So if you leave things on the screen, then it's going to get you.
How many inches is the stick? Says
Oh.
Grain Perspective. We had your brother on here last week, I think, Grain Perspective. Oh, shall I have some of this Scottish raspberry jam, which I bought from Aldi? I'm going to have a new video coming out this week, which I should have done this weekend that I didn't do. Oh, I've got no spoons. Oh,
God's sake.
I'm going to have to use bloody fork now to eat this yogurt.
Oh my god, using the fork to eat yogurt.
Hang on.
How can you not have no spoons when you live by yourself?
Huh?
How can you not have no spoons when you live by yourself?
Yeah, but I ain't got a dishwasher, have I?
Like, just wash the gets, you lazy swine.
Water just to wash one spoon.
No, what? What? So have you only got one spoon?
I see. You're mocking the poverty I'm in now, are
No,
you?
what I'm saying is, you must have like a set of spoons. So why are you waiting until you've got
Oh,
no
a set of
spoons left?
spoons. How the other half do live. Where's your set of spoons?
Wait,
Very nice.
In the cutlery drawer?
Oh,
How the other half live? What, like cutlery?
goodness gracious me. Just have you seen the cost of spoons these days?
Yeah. Cheap?
You know what the problem is? If you don't have enough spoons and you can't afford spoons, you start buying the disposable spoons, and then in the long term you're spending more money on spoons.
No, I've got no...
Not to mention knife and fork.
I didn't realise you ran out of bullets. Do you run out of bullets?
Oh, this spoon's got a hard bit on it.
I want to swear in a second because it's really...
I'm a new
pissing us
job
off now.
tomorrow.
What's your job doing like, Rob? Hey? What is your job?
No spoons, no bullets.
No.
What's the world coming
What's
to?
your
says
job?
Rampton. Well, I think got his just desserts. What's that?
What job are you going to be doing?
If I tell you that, everyone might turn up tomorrow pretending they're me.
Yeah, I doubt it. Right, we're going to play Armalite next.
All I'm going to say is, next time you buy Daddy's sauce, you check the bottle top on that, make sure it's nice and fastened.
Well, is that what you're going to be doing? Putting the top on? So anyway, Batfink's...
What's your name? Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, Batfink's got a something for you. So he says you can get a set of spoons for $1.99 in the range. Why don't you go and get some?
Sorry, excuse me, hang on. The range...
Yeah.
What's this, Bruce Hornsby chat now? Have you seen the quality of those spoons?
Hey, Velociraptor says
Made it simple.
24 stainless steel spoons, £4 on eBay. So you could go 24 days, right, without having to wash a spoon. Imagine that.
That Chinese rubbish.
£4 for 24 stainless steel spoons. Can't go wrong
Yeah,
for that.
probably be impregnated with uranium or something. Next thing you know, then my children come out with two heads.
Yeah, well, it's better than using a fork for yogurt. Is it?
Well, I'm drying my spoon now. I hope you feel
God.
it. I'm going to put a picture of the spoon on my... Oh no, can I do that? Oh, I'm going to take a picture of it, just to remind me what a clean spoon looks like.
Oh. I need to switch that off.
The problem is, when you have a baby when you're 40 years old, it means that when you're 60 years old, your baby is going to be 20 years old. Now, can a 60-year-old cope with a 20-year-old is the question.
Yeah.
If you brought them up right, maybe. But you don't know what the situation is going to be in 20 years' time. You know, I mean, it's hard enough for me to keep up with it as it is. I mean, when I mix with women of childbearing age, they're all talking about, you know, all this stuff. Do you know this word fleek? Have you heard this word fleek?
On fleek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It just means just good.
Groovy word.
Yeah. So,
Right, there you go. See, now you're down with the kids, but I haven't got a clue.
that's because
Just
I
gonna
work
send my
with
friend
everybody I work with. Is like 21-year-old.
Do they take the mickey out of you?
No, because I don't feel like I'm like 43 me, and I don't feel like I'm 43. I just feel like one of them. I don't know what this is doing.
That's what you think.
No, I do.
Behind your back, they probably laugh at you.
No, because they're all like posh, and I'm not posh, so they're all... I don't know. They don't really get me.
Just
Because
gonna
they're all
make
like,
a
all like
video.
grads. But like I'm in charge of them now, so
They're all graduates.
yeah.
Oh, but they're all talking about what's it called? Florence and the Machine and all that kind of stuff.
What's it called? someone in the bottle men or something. That's who we all went to see the other day.
You know, Bill and Ben the bottle men.
No.
And I bet it's us. They're like, oh, this band is like so good. And like, I went there after the Glasgow last year, and they were like, oh, the tunes are absolutely banging. And it's like they all talk the same, don't they? They don't talk like ordinary people like what we do. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, I like that groovy. Like, oh, da 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 da. And you listen to it, and it all sounds the same. Absolute shite. Now I'm just going to film this yogurt for my friend. Hang on. You're just going to have to bear with me. This is the yogurt I got. It's really tasty and yummy. I'm going to try it now. I haven't tasted it yet. Oh, it's actually quite nice. Yeah. All right.
One thing I hate about Armalite is
I'm not-
some of the bits get far too tight to get through.
I wasn't bashing class. I have to clarify. I wasn't. What I was saying was that the kids all sound the same. It doesn't matter where they come from or who they are. They all come out talking the same from university. Oh, talk like a bit like this. Oh, we're gonna do this, yeah. And they, you know, like this happened. They become homogenized. I find it hard to tell the difference between people that graduate now. There's like a continuous, they're like smurge into one person. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because I work with them and that's what they are like. Even when they've come from like Newcastle, they're like that.
Probably a good thing. Yogurt's tasty.
What, yeah? What kind of yogurt is it?
It's from Aldi. I bought it today. It's called Specially Selected. It's Scottish raspberry, thick and creamy. Yogurt is a peasant's food, by the way. Velociraptor says, yes, you're very right, Robert. That age, kids try very hard to fit in that way. Yeah. It bothers me because, particularly with the music thing, because music is in such a bad way at the minute. And, you know. And I'm from a music background. But I only work with the best in music myself. Should I eat all of this yogurt? Quite a lot. I've been able to work out if I'm lactose intolerant yet.
Do you know what? This game would have been miles better if it had some music. I love the game.
Right, I'm just going to get my charger, then I'll do you some music. Just
No,
wait,
we don't want
just
no
wait.
music on.
No, I'm going to make music. I'm going to do it. I'm going to compose it instantly. Just bear with me.
He's lost the plot in.
There we go. You ready for this music?
I'm trying to kill this guy here first.
I'll do some music.
Oh my god. Get off.
Was that any good?
No. Well, I can say.
No.
I thought you normally do. I thought you did stuff with music, Rob. I thought you were like
I do.
some kind of music.
I do.
Like, what was that?
That was me just making up some music on the spot.
Nice.
all that stuff. Yeah. I've been producing for the first time in ages recently. I've got something fantastic. I'm going to need the retro community's help to push out because it ain't really anything to do with retro, but I'm going to need help because I've got something really special, exceptionally special.
I should have shot them.
Because people know I only work with the absolute best, and I've got something special. I've had a film shown recently, as you know.
Oh my god, not the film again.
Well, I'm just going to say because it was quite a big thing, really, you know, on just before Werner Herzog and all that, but there you go.
Have you ever played this game, Rob?
I think so. It's Armalite, isn't it?
Yeah, have you played it though?
Might have played it on the Amiga.
Oh, it was crap on the Amiga compared to the Commodore 64.
I had the poster for the Amiga version. I got it from one of the shows. Oh yeah. I used to get loads of posters from the shows. Oh, there's nobody else here that's better, but I think I'm the only person that ever went to these shows.
I was quite funny today, Lucas, when I was reading through them zaps. I seen that you'd actually filled one of them in where you must have been going to buy Paradroid. And I think it was £10, but then you must have fought against it and then never sent it off. I was laughing.
I worked with the Noisettes. No, I didn't. Worked with the Noisettes.
Yeah, Lucas, I'll take a photo after the stream and I'll send it to you because I was laughing at it. I thought it was quite funny. I thought he must have decided not to get that.
Work from W.H. Smith's.
Oh, I might have a game on Salamander next. I'm going to drop this guy up here. 2 seconds.
I've eaten too much yogurt. But now I'm at the point where I can't leave it because there's too little to leave, you know. But having said that, it'd be like a normal pot size that I've left. So. RetroUnlimited.com. Yo yo yo. That's a big old sprite, isn't it?
Yeah. The backwards one.
No, that reminds. It kind of reminded me, that alien, of. It's a bit of a Geiger type thing, but I always think Geiger's things are kind of based on, like, drawing scary versions of female anatomy.
A what?
I think Geiger.
We were talking about
drew...
that. Can you remember when I got
just...
wrong on the stream last week? After
that?
YouTube says you're not allowed to have any monetization on this because it's deemed unsuitable for everybody because Rob's been talking about titties. That's what they said. That's what they said.
You were the one that was talking about that. I never
no,
said
it was
that.
you. It was you.
I'm not
we
saying
actually
any
named you.
words.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm not saying any. I was just saying that I think Geiger's stuff. I think he drew aliens that were based on the female form, but because you get lured in something in your brain that lures you in towards the female form, and then I mean, look at this thing you're shooting. Yeah,
well,
what does it look like?
I'll tell you what. If my wife's looked like that, I wouldn't be going near it. Looks dangerous to me, that.
Well, that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. They make it look a little bit like that. I mean, I've seen them.
No, you haven't, you liar.
I have. done, you know, I've seen two actually.
You've seen two.
I said I've seen a few.
One when you were coming out.
You what?
One when you were coming out and one when you lost your virginity.
That's very, you know, that's very mean, that. Could you imagine, you know, you could crush someone with that kind of comment. You could leave them, you know, permanently scarred. Some people have only got things like that to dream of, like that alien thing.
Maybe I should get that guy up there.
Just look, you've even got the two ovaries at the bottom and the top there.
Where?
And look, now you've got ovaries.
No, them's come on to kill us.
Ovaries. And look, you've got the little bit in the bottom there.
What are you talking about here? I'm nearly run out of beer. Are you streaming after this, Rob, or not? Or are you going to bed? Oh, Rob might have gone. Oh, he's gone. 2 seconds, well, we'll see where Rob is. No, he's still there. Are you still there, Rob? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, what were you doing?
Just, you know.
I might not be there. He's gone.
Where it just, you know. And next thing, you know, it just left a shadow of your former self. I mean, all I was trying to do was compare HR guy. I was making a serious art, you know, serious art observation. Challenge my manhood. See, these things look like little metal, you know. You know what I mean?
For God's sake. No, you would ever get through that. Nightmare this level.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I did get them pregnant, then they'd probably still come out mutated because OSG insists that I buy those radioactive spoons.
Oh, where am I supposed to go here? Through there. Oh. It's far too tight, these. I'll just kill this boss and then we'll play something else, so if anybody wants to... yeah, it is, Lucas, it's going to be concentrating face.
Can you play something that isn't so sordid and doesn't have all these imagery of, you know, female body parts, please? Because it's just too much.
What's this one? Is this somebody's legs opening there, is it?
It's bringing the devil out in you, you know. There you go. This one. Well, I'm only just seeing it. Are you telling me that isn't a sexy chicken?
Yeah, it is.
Flapping its rear legs, saying, "Go on!" And look, you can even see, flapping its flaps. It's all. It's just filth. It's disgusting. It's just still arranged like a kind of fallopian tube and everything. No, it's not very family friendly. You're right, Velociraptor. This. I can't stand all this sexual stuff. It just is wrong.
I missed it again.
The Bug was the best joystick ever, Leo. I think I'm the only retro channel that's had condom reviews.
Oh, I remember that. That was a nightmare.
Brilliant.
Wasn't. This is an absolute nightmare, this level.
Why do they have all these stone structures out in the middle of space, just floating around? Dipstick is a good one.
Like, definitely. Oh, what's this? What's this, Rob?
So I can't see it. I can't
Like
see it. I've got it coming 20 seconds
It's like
from now.
a pulsating vulva. What's going on? You're right.
I beg your
now,
pardon.
now,
Excuse me.
now,
what?
now you've said it, right? I'm just noticing it all the time now.
Right. Thank you.
I never noticed it before.
I
but now.
think the word you meant wasn't pulsating. I think you meant prolapsed. That's. I don't know what you.
Why, what's it doing? Is it pulsating?
Oh, I've never seen one do that before.
Well, I've never seen one do that, but it's what it is.
Yeah, maybe I need to sharpen up my technique.
Right. What next? One more game, and then I'm just gonna call it a day.
I've got my first day at work. Just
Yeah, I
shoot his
know.
prolapse, said someone.
This was up near the top, look.
Cloud Kingdoms.
Gauthier
What's-
Gaidukov. Hang on. Gauthier Gaidukov. He says, "Hi, my friend. Your videos are always a pleasure. Thanks for Winter Games." He must be from.
Oh, because I did Winter Games
Kilkenny or
this,
something.
this week, and Winter Games is like a mint game.
Right.
I think all the Epics games is mint, all of them. So California Games is really good. What should we play next? So we have.
Prolapse.
No, we're not playing that.
Jonas. Dating.
So Cloud
So I've got
Kingdoms,
hiccups there.
Retrograde, Grunt Perspective, no. Nightbreed, Bridget isn't on this. Steve,
Challenge my sexual prowess.
I don't think, is it? Is Bridget out on the C64? Jetpack, Summer Games Edition.
Actually, destroy me as a man.
Crazy Comets. Do you know what? I am going to play Crazy Comets because somebody's mentioned it in my shoot 'em up video, and I've never played it. So I'm going to have a game of it if I've got it.
Hello, Ariman S. What's going on here? We're playing games. This is old style gaming. He is one of the best people on YouTube, hands down.
Oh,
He's even
You
better.
sound really
than
convincing there.
He's even better than them women with big boobs that do that slowly fold towels and stuff. He is amazing, and he is playing games, and and he's really good at games. If it wasn't for his joystick, or things not quite working as they
Oh,
should be.
shut up, you. So I've never ever played this game, but a lot of people mentioned it on me shoot 'em up video what I did. So I meant, oh, I tell you what else. Well, what Lucas's deltas. So for years I've been playing delta, and I always think with deltas a bit crap because it doesn't have in-game music, but Lucas has just told us that you can actually have in-game music. So I even had it back in the day, and I didn't know you could switch the music on. So nightmare.
Well, Growing Perspective has said that there used to be a Patreon to, I guess, the towel folders, and now the mother thing. Hey, I'm saying this because I'm avoiding gender here, so I don't know whether Growing Perspective is a man.
That's true, Lucas.
Or a labradoodle. I don't know. Crazy comments.
Oh, this is just. This
Get
is
ready, everyone.
No, this is just what you call it?
What craziest comments you've ever seen?
Hold on here. Is this not just mega apocalypse? Oh, I can't even say it. Apocalypse. Is that what this is? Night, Neil.
Night, Retro Man Cave.
Thanks for saying.
That's alright. I've tried to bring the standard up. That's right. Yeah. It's Chloe Devereaux.
Right. See you later, Steve. I'm going anyway in 1 minute. Well, I'll play this for a little bit, but this is just mega apocalypse.
See, I come here and I bring in the women like Chloe.
No, Chloe.
And Hattie.
Chloe's already watches loads of my videos.
Yeah.
So Chloe watches loads of my videos. She hasn't come for years,
Well, how many live streams? How many live streams has she come to?
I think she loves Commodore 64.
Hey, Chloe.
How many live
Now
streams? I've only done
damage
4.
his fragile confidence. Oh, he's already had his confidence damaged once. You can tell him. You can tell OSG that you came here because of the C64.
I don't mind that.
I know why you came here. It's all right between you and me. Hey, look, yep, she does. Have I any idea why women are so desperately attracted to me? It's because I look like shit, to be honest, but it's because of my personality, kind, caring, compassionate, and respect for women. That's what women find attractive. You must be very compassionate, kind, and caring, OSG, with a mush like that.
With a mush? Why? How's that?
Well, you've managed to have 3 children, haven't you? So I'm expecting you've got an extra helping of caring, compassionate, and everything.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just an observation.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Just saying. You've had 3 children. You've managed to retain a woman, in spite of your obvious,
My wife's quite hot as well, my wife. For me,
yeah,
I know I'm
that's
punching
it. You
the
see,
bug,
that's what I'm
but
saying. You're
I'm
like
not
me.
really right, so I'm alright. I'm just like I think it's just because I'm like a nice person, unlike you. You know about.
That's exactly what I'm
why
saying.
You might not be able to keep one. I think.
I can keep them for 6 or 7 years.
What until somebody realises that they're missing, and then the police come knocking.
No, well, that'd be a long time, but I keep them, and then I have to keep my stick handy to beat all the other ones off.
I think I had this
Tell all
on
the
the
other-
original.
What?
I
What?
think
Tell
I
all
had
the
this
other
on the
cells.
C64. Oh, for God's sake! I think the key is to get them before they get on the screen properly, isn't it?
Chloe said you've got an awesome channel, by the way. It's a very nice comment for you to make, Chloe. How considerate and kind of you to make it.
Was she talking to you there, Bob?
Sorry?
Was she talking about your channel there?
No, she's talking about your channel, not mine. Nobody ever tells me my channel is awesome.
Your
I just
your
go
channel
out
is
and I
awesome.
entertain all the high-up. I'm like the court jester. I go out and I entertain. The big people come to my channel and, they check it out. Most of the other people can't appreciate it. But it's the Emperor's New Clothes, really, my channel.
Right, so I think I'm going to call it a day now. It's been alright for not being planned. It's worked out alright. I think I'll get something planned properly for next week. I might actually do a Mega Drive stream or something like that, because my videos this week are going to be away from C64 and Amiga, because you've got to think that I have like 25k subscribers, and a lot of them came for
23.7
other than C64 and Amiga, which I've been like proper concentrating on in the last few months. So I'm gonna have to become a little bit more diverse. So I'm gonna try and do some other stuff, but I'll never ever move away from C64 and Amiga. I'll always do them in between. And I did actually promise Velociraptor, Lucas, Amstradler, Monkey Jesus and Grown Perspective a Patreon video, which I will try and get done tomorrow, but it's just going to be a Patreon question and answers. So what I want you to do is, I'll do a video anyway, but I'm just going to ask you to give us some questions, what you want to know about us, because I'm pretty honest. I'll just tell you anything about myself that you want to know.
What's your shoe size?
We'll do it. My shoe size is an 8. That's my shoe size.
Hey, how do we know that's true?
Oh man, I'm trying to be serious here. Stop talking over top.
Sorry. Go on, you be serious.
Right? And then I'll put that on as a Patreon only video, but then obviously the answer video will go onto YouTube. So try and think of some good questions, because I'm gonna. What?
5 people can ask you questions.
Yeah, but if they all ask 3 questions each, and then I have like a intricate answer, then it'll be a good video. And I'm going to be doing some review videos as well, because some people sent us some stuff to review. I think
You've been getting freebies?
Oh yeah,
people have been sending you freebies?
Yeah. Well, I've been always getting freebies, but there's only now that I'm in a position to really. Well, it's like a handheld thing. What somebody sent us, what's alright, and then this other place
hardware?
Sent us like a shell for the Switch. So you've got to put it on your Switch. So I'll be doing some reviews on them coming up as well.
Hang on a minute. Why? I need some freebies.
Yeah.
When am I going to get freebies?
You'll get them, man. Eventually, man. You'll get them. Just chill out. Are you streaming
I
after
don't know.
this?
I've been streaming for ages. All I ever seem to get is blooming bills. Just to let everyone know, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm really sorry I can't stream tonight because I'm starting a new job tomorrow. And if I turn up late, I find it hard enough to sleep as it is. But if I turn up late, then I'll get sacked and I'm going to get evicted. Well, I am getting evicted, so I need to survive.
So has anybody recognised it? I can't even say his name. What does it say? Logvis UK. Is it Logvis UK? Yeah?
Alamus.
I can see it. So his actual avatar's Thalamus, which is like one of my favourite software houses on the C64. And I think that he actually might have said do the Thalamus video what I did. I'm not sure. I think he might have. Right, anyway, that's it. Right, good night everyone. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
Night, thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for joining us.
That's
Me
right.
and Rob.
And maybe next week you'll join again. Oh look, there's Chloe going. Chloe, thank you so much for your comment. She says, good stream as per. Night, guys.
Yeah, because you're part of it, Rob, but obviously I'm just going to kick you off in the future once I get a little bit more confidence, I'll just ditch you like all your girlfriends have,
I can't. Well, that's what they all do. They ditch me and leave me a mess. Leave me trying to pick myself, do things like create, retro gaming channels and do like my earliest videos where I was doing art. Do you remember the earliest ones?
No. I don't think I was there.
Yeah, I did the art, the Joy of Deluxe Paint.
Oh yeah, I can remember that, where you'd made you say you need. I'm going to have a word with you after this, Rob, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to build your channel.
Oh, with my channel?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to...
No, how to build your channel.
I don't need
I'll help
tips.
you because...
Women
I
like the fonts.
know what
I can't
people
do
want.
anything.
I know what people want,
Yeah.
like content-wise. I might not be as
Sex.
articulate as you, speaking-wise, but I know what people want, so I'll help you in that respect.
I know what they want.
But you have to
They
stick
want
by
money,
it, though. You
they
kind
want
of just
sex.
you kind of just start like pissing about, washing the dishes and stuff like that. You need to
Look,
concentrate
That's
on
a
it.
very. There is a niche of people that like people washing
Yeah,
dishes.
but the niche of people's not
I
gonna get you the subs that you want and ultimately the channel you want, is it? Am I right?
Yeah, but people want sex, they want money, they want power. They want to see that raw power. You know, like the Eurythmics video. Power! They want power.
Right.
That's where I'm coming from.
Well, you stick with your power, and I'll not help you, Rob. And then
Yeah. And I want you, and I want you, boom! And I want you, such it's an obsession. Like the Eurythmics, power.
right on that
Boom.
one, I'm leaving. Right, night everyone.
Night, everybody!
Night, Rob. Cheers, mate.
Night, good night.
Right.